Okay, today I'm going to show you how to make a tattoo necklace using size 10 crochet cotton, a drinking straw, 1 yard of 1/4 inch ribbon, and a size F crochet hook, which is 3.75 millimeters. Okay, let's get started. First step is going to be to load the yarn onto the straw, and we will do that using a regular slip knot. First slip knot onto your hook, then grab your straw. Okay, first things first, we're going to lay the yarn from the front to the back, bringing it underneath the straw. We're going to yarn over and pull through just that one loop, creating one loop on our straw. Now we're going to flip-flop and bring the yarn from the front underneath to the back. We're going to yarn over and just pull through that loop again. Now we have 2 loops on to our straw. From here on out, every time we wrap, we are going to create 2 loops, and you will see how. Reach underneath your straw, grab your working thread, yarn over, and come through just those. Notice the way I wrapped, I brought up 2 loops instead of 1. So yarn over again and come through both loops. That is a normal single crochet. So now we have 4 loops. Again, reach your hook underneath your straw, grab your yarn over and come through just those loops, yarn over and come through both at once. Underneath the straw, yarn over and come through just those 2 loops, or the first loop we pulled under, and then yarn over and come through both. So you can see we have our initial 2, and then we do 3 wraps, which gave us 6 loops, because each wrap creates 2 loops. So we are now up to 8. Underneath the hook, grab the yarn over and come through the loop, yarn over and come through both at once. We're up to 10. Under that straw, grab, yarn over, and then come through both again. Under the straw, grab the working yarn and come through your loops, yarn over and come through both again. Do that a few more times here. Under the straw, grab that working yarn and pull it up, yarn over and come through those loops, and then yarn over and come through those again. Just a simple single crochet across the top, creating loops across our straw. Underneath, grab, yarn over and pull through that, and then yarn over and pull through both. Underneath the straw and grab, yarn over and pull up, yarn over and come through both. As you can see, we are creating loops across our straw. So right at this point, we have our initial 2, and then we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I found that 60 loops is a good size for an average neck. If you have a tiny neck, feel free to go ahead and use less loops, and if you have a large neck, feel free to go ahead and use more. Yarn over and go under, just through those loops, and then through both together. Yarn, hook under the straw, yarn over and pull up your loops through there and there. Okay, so I think that you have that process. I am going to pause and get all 60 loops on the hook, and we will be right back to continue. Okay, so I just created my 60th loop, and you'll see as you work, it will tend to twist around the straw. What you'll want to do to prepare for the next step is just twist so all your single crochets are on one side of the straw and all your 60 loops run down the other side of the straw like that. So now that we have them loaded onto our hook, or onto our straw or broomstick, we are going to go ahead and work them off. The cool thing about this I found is if you just go ahead and insert your hook into the straw as you work the loops off, you have a less chance of losing those loops as they come off. So using your fingernail, we're going to work 2 off at a time. So first things first, slide your first 2 off of your straw. Yarn over and come through just those 2 loops, and then yarn over and come through both of them together to create a single crochet at the top. Okay, insert your hook into the straw, fingernail, and slide the next 2 loops off. Again, yarn over and come through just those 2 loops, then yarn over and come through both together. Insert your hook into the straw, slide off 2 loops, yarn over and come through just the 2 loops, and then you're going to yarn over and come through both of those, creating a single crochet. So in essence, we're going to have a row of single crochets along the bottom of the necklace and along the top of the necklace. Straw into the hook, slide off 2 loops, yarn over and come through just the 2 loops that you slid off, then yarn over and come through both of those at the same time and creating your single crochet. Insert your hook into the straw again and slide off just the 2 loops, yarn over and come through just those, and then yarn over and come through both. Insert your hook into that straw again, slide off the next 2 loops, yarn over and come through just the 2 loops, then yarn over and come through both, completing a single crochet. Next 2 loops, yarn, oh, we lost them, that's okay, we'll pick them back up. Just through the 2 loops, then yarn over and come through both. Standard single crochet, working 2 loops off at a time. Hook into the straw, slide off 2 loops, yarn over and come through the loops, yarn over and come through both. Hook into the straw again, next 2 loops come off, yarn over and come through that, and yarn over and come through that. Okay, next 2, through just the loops, then the top. Hook into the straw, 2 loops come off, first through the loops, then through them both to complete the single crochet. Next 2 loops. Okay, as you can see, it's just insert the hook into the straw, pull off the 2 loops, yarn over and come through just those, then yarn over and come through both together, creating your single crochet. And we are going to work all 60 loops back off of the straw 2 at a time using this method. So one more time, hook into the straw, slide off your loops, yarn over and come through your loops, and then yarn over and come through both together. Okay, so you can see it's taking shape. You have the process. I'm going to go ahead and get to the last 2 loops. You do the same, and be right back. Okay, so I'm at the point where I'm about to work my last 2 loops off the hook. As we've done for the rest of the necklace, I'm inserting my hook into my, oh, we have the tail in there. Inserting my hook into the straw and sliding those 2 loops off the hook. Really got those messed up there. There we go. And then yarn over and come through the final 2 loops, and then yarn over and come through both. And that is literally all there is to it. What I'm going to do now is trim the tail and just pull it through. And then next you're going to want to knot these together, weave them back into the necklace, okay? Then we are going to grab our ribbon, and I took 1 yard, cut it in half. So each piece is 18 inches long. And I'm going to insert my hook into my necklace, just a couple loops in so it has a little bit of stability. Not too many, but just a couple. Okay, then I'm going to take the ribbon and lay it over the end of my hook and pull it through the necklace. And then I'm going to yarn over, or ribbon over in this case, and take both tails together and pull them through. Just like that. Same thing will happen on the other side of the necklace. Take your ½ yard of ribbon and evenly fold that in half. Same thing, insert your hook just a couple loops in so it has some stability. Lay the loop over the end of the hook and pull it through your necklace. Then ribbon over and pull through both ends. And that is it. Obviously those ends will be woven in. So I can see these being stretched out, laid over a piece of cardboard with a cool stamp on it, and being a quick little make for festivals or sales. Make sure that you wear one, because just like the other necklaces, you never really knew how cool they looked until you had them on. So wear one and whip them up for your next festival. And I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something a little bit new. Make sure you check it out on my Facebook page at Crochetverse. And if you do give it a shot, please post your necklace for me. Thank you so much and have a good day.